So the topic I chose was the effects of alcohol, tobacco, and other drug use on your body, family, and life. And I chose this topic because I believe it is a very relevant issue that plagues all people, whether it be firsthand experience or through a loved one. And I believe that it is important to spread awareness on the consequences of addiction and how to be properly informed on these topics in order to prevent addiction. Over time, excessive alcohol use can lead to the development of chronic diseases and other serious problems, including high blood pressure, heart disease, strokes, liver disease, and digestive problems. Smoking causes cancer, heart disease, strokes, lung diseases, diabetes, and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, which includes emphysema and chronic bronchitis. Most drugs can have adverse cardiovascular effects ranging from an abnormal heart rate to a heart attack. Injecting illegal drugs can also lead to other cardiovascular problems, such as collapsed veins and bacterial infections of the blood vessels and heart valves. Stimulant drugs can make you feel depressed, anxious, and paranoid. Cocaine, a type of stimulant, can make previous mental health problems reoccur and trigger psychosis and schizophrenia. The chemical changes in your brain can soon lead to more negative feelings, such as anger, depression, or anxiety, regardless of your mood. Alcohol also slows down how your brain processes information, making it harder to work out what you're really feeling and the possible consequences of your actions. Drug addiction affects all areas of life, including relationships. Addiction makes it hard to maintain trust, respect, and open communication. When a person is addicted to a substance, their life revolves around obtaining and using the drug. This may lead to a neglecting of responsibilities or the needs of their significant other. Drug addiction affects a person's mental health, which can affect how they treat their loved one when conflict arises. Drug addiction in general can make a person irritable. Some drugs like cocaine and methamphetamine lead to changes in the brain that cause mental health issues, such as paranoia, anxiety, and depression. Some things, such as poor financial decision-making and mood swings, can be detrimental to relationships. According to the National Institute on Drug Abuse, people who are addicted to drugs are more than twice as likely to suffer from mood and anxiety disorders when compared to the general public. The exact cause of substance use disorder is not known. A person's genes, the action of the drug, peer pressure, emotional distress, anxiety, depression, and environmental stress can all be factors. According to the Healthcare Resource Center, there are a few methods to help treat those who are addicted to alcohol, drugs, and tobacco. The first method is detoxification. In detoxification, you stop taking the substance, allowing them to leave your body. The third method is cognitive and behavioral therapies, such as psychotherapy, also known as talk therapy, can help treat SUD and any other co-occurring mental health conditions. And the third method is medication. There are plenty of ways to prevent addiction. According to a study from Prairie View A&M University, here are some methods to prevent addiction. First is understanding how substance abuse develops. Substance abuse starts by using addictive drugs, illicit or prescribed, for recreational purposes, seeking out intoxication every time you use, and abusing prescription medication. Secondly, avoiding temptation, peer pressure, and developing healthy relationships by avoiding friends or family members who pressure you to use substances. Third is seeking help for mental illness. Mental illness and substance abuse often go hand in hand. Seeking help can help you find healthy coping mechanisms when feeling helpless. Fourth is examining the risk factors. Look at your family history of mental illness and addiction. Several studies have shown that this disease tends to run in the family but can be prevented. Lastly, number 5 is keeping a well-balanced life. People often turn to drugs and alcohol when something in their life is missing or not working. Practicing stress management skills can help you overcome these life stressors and will help you live a balanced and healthy life. Develop goals and dreams for your future. These will help you focus on what you want and help you realize that drugs and alcohol will simply get in the way and hinder you from achieving your goals.
My name is Abigail Moore. I'm the CEO for the San Antonio Council and the Hill Country Council on Alcohol and Drug Awareness. There are concerns that we have for young people, and we'd love to give you some tips today. So the National Survey of Public Health lets us know that 137 million people reported using alcohol over the age of 12 and above. The human brain doesn't finish developing until about age 25 to 27. Alcohol impacts the brain differently in young people than it does in adults. The impact on the frontal lobe increases the alcohol high or euphoria for young people. Young people that report drinking at the age of 15 are 5 times more likely to become chemically dependent or struggle with a substance use disorder in their lifetime. So for us as professionals, as family, as teachers, it is important to keep young people from accessing alcohol. But I have a few other tips. Provide clear expectations as a parent. You need to know to be able to share with your child or your young adult son or daughter the expectations in your families. You will not consume, you will not drink and drive. Number 2, provide factual data of the impact of underage drinking. Let's not make up information or let's not give them scare tactics. Let's provide factual information. Let's also provide alternatives so they can have refusal skills. So when a young person has the tool and can say, I don't want to lose my driving privileges, I don't want to lose my car because I'm partaking with you or some other people. So they have something that they can use to help them do and use refusal skills. And the final one is provide alcohol-free activities and other choices for young people to have lots and lots of fun and be with their friends in an alcohol-free environment.
In conclusion, substance abuse can severely impact all aspects of your life, mentally and physically. Therefore, it is important to educate ourselves in order to prevent addiction.